Hello, and thank you for choosing Red Wolves Under the Radar. I'm Colton Tripp, and today we're going to be talking about rugby. ASU's rugby team started off this weekend on the 3rd against Lindenwood, and they beat them 54-13.
Arkansas State's rugby team is starting off the season ranked number 1 in the Men's Collegiate Rugby Championship Sevens, which means 7 players on each team during the match. They're also ranked number 5 in Men's Division 1 according to RugbyToday.com. Here we have footage of the junior varsity team taking on Lindenwood Development. But of course, none of this footage of our nationally recognized team will mean much if you don't understand, so allow me to break down some of the most common things you will see at the rugby field. This next clip has a little more action. We start off with another line throw that ASU gains possession and immediately tosses the ball out into the open field. In rugby, you must pass the ball from side to side and behind you, as it is illegal to pass forward unlike American football. Once you have the ball, there is a reason it's a tough sport, as you must be forced down to the ground, and there is virtually no rules on how you can bring a player down. As you can see, the ASU player gets into the open field and gets into the try zone, which is the equivalent to an end zone in football. The difference is that rugby players must actually touch the ball to the ground in the try zone to score. Sounds more like a touchdown to me. Here is what's called a scrum. Scrums are when the ball is deemed dead and the teams band up together in opposing forces. One team earns the advantage if the ref gives them possession of the dead ball. When the teams come together, the scrum half places the ball between the two huddles and each team pushes and tries to kick the ball out to gain possession. The team feeding the ball into the scrum always has the advantage, as they know exactly when to start. Here we get to see a scrum that leads to action. ASU gets the ball and tosses it way back to get some space. Then just as quickly as it started, the ball gets loose for a split second, and you can see where possession changes twice within just a couple of seconds, as being on the ground does not stop the play as in American football. After you are tackled, you must place the ball on the ground, and then your team comes up and provides a barrier that someone can pick up the ball, and then after that it's off to the races again. And as you can see, the ASU player dives into the try zone and puts the ball in the turf. Here we are seeing a return after Lindenwood kicked off after a score. Kickoffs also happen at the beginning of each half, which, like soccer, is played in 40-minute halves. Here you can see the runner take it up the middle where he is tackled, and then the ball is placed on the ground where ASU grabs it and swings it out to the left where they slash through the defense and pass it off perfectly, just like the option play in football. Eventually they get to the outermost man and take it home. Even though he crossed the line, remember, the play is not dead until the ball touches the ground, so he just antagonizes Lindenwood by running around and placing the ball behind the goalpost. The junior varsity Red Wolves are traveling to Fayetteville to take on the Razorbacks and hoping to bring home another solid victory.
So at the end of the day, Arkansas State still ranks number 1 and is looking forward to maybe getting to another championship this year. Reporting for ASU, this is Colton Tripp.